Sunday goes down a podcast.
Do you think it's important to make requests in the bedroom? What up, family? I'm Jarrell,
And I'm Jackie.
and this is Before the Sun Goes Down, the podcast.
Before the sun goes down, let's make it right, babe. Oh, how sweet the sound when we honor Christ, baby girl. 'Cause I need you and you need me to walk with hand in hand. And I realize now that you and me are one for life.
Do you think it's important to make requests in the bedroom?
Yeah, and I know this has been more of a recent conversation for us, in terms of, just being open with, ideas or things we're wanting or desiring, because, we both have needs, or we like, and like God allows us to be creative. Like, that's one of the gifts he's given us, each of us in different ways, but one of those areas being intimacy with each other. So like, we don't always have to be doing the same thing, or, just kind of go almost like, also kind of making sure we're not going through the motions, not saying that's what we really ever do, but I feel like if we're always doing the same thing, maybe it could easily kind of be that. Whereas like keeping things just creative and having that variety, and that's even one of our basic human needs, is having variety. So even thinking in terms of that in the bedroom and being intimate with your spouse is like meeting our basic human need of variety, because then when that's not being met, I mean, that's one of our 6 basic human needs. So then we're going to feel like something's missing, something's lacking. It's going to feel mundane after a while, potentially,
Right.
So I think that is important, to, just be open to communicate about if you have a request, if you have a desire for your spouse, if you have an idea, try something, or even, I guess in terms, I guess this would be a request, but even if you don't like something, or if you didn't enjoy something, go ahead and being open about that, just so you have that open communication.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah.
I want to challenge all of the couples watching this, or if you're not in a relationship, actually the marriage. Let's keep things in perspective, and biblical, and righteous, and holy. I want to challenge you guys to try something new every night in the bedroom. That's something that we're working on, and we're committed to focusing on. Because if we miss a day, it's fine. But if we're thinking every week and we miss a week, it's a problem. But if we try to do something new every day, or we try to serve our spouse every day in a new way, a creative way, allowing our creative mind to fully be saturated in the intimacy with our partner, and using our creative mind, like you said, to explore new things and just new experiences with our partner. Because I was telling her, like, we're in this for life. You know what I'm saying? We might as well try everything. And if we don't like it, we ain't got to go back to it.
Yeah, we discussing what everything means.
But we should try it. in holy matrimony, I think it's important to request things. But that just goes on to wanting to try something new. I think if you and your partner are committed to trying something new, it makes the bedroom more exciting. Oh, we're going to do something new tonight. I don't know. What is she got in mind? What does he got in mind? Like, it's letting your spouse know that you're investing and invested in the marriage. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of infidelity in the world, especially also in the church. You expect it not to be, but the church is full of imperfect people as well. But the more you get creative, the more you invest into your marriage, excuse me, the least likely you are. And if I'm always focused on, I want to try something new. Okay, what can I figure out new to try with my wife tonight? I still just swallowed my coffee. I'm not thinking about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about what a chick that I don't know can offer. I'm thinking about, man, how can I build? How can I really invest even deeper with my wife? And I feel like as a human being, that's what we crave more than something like just a one-time experience. We crave deepness, and a level of intimacy that a one-night stand or being unfaithful can't satisfy. And I was talking to, I don't know who I was talking to. I was talking to some guy, and I was telling him that your wife is going to be an infinite amount of things to learn about her. There's not enough time in a lifetime to learn everything there is to know about this one person. Our infinite God created her. So he created her with infinity that I'll never be able to figure out. With that being said, in spending my time investing into her and learning more is way more exciting than to learn something new. Let me use this as an example. If say you're watching a show, it has 10 seasons, and you're 6 seasons into the show already, would you rather continue that show that you're already 6 seasons into, or start a whole new show, even though you really you committed to the show? You know what I'm saying? You're committed to the show. It's one of your favorite shows. Do you want to just stop it all of a sudden just to, you know what I'm saying? It'll throw it off the next time you come back. To be honest, you'll probably have to rewatch a lot of episodes. So just even looking at it in that perspective, doing something, looking elsewhere will set you back in your marriage. Every time you focus somewhere else, it's always going to set you back. And it's going to hinder the deepness that you can get with your intimacy. And sometimes those setbacks you can't come back from in certain marriages. But being able to focus, okay, there's an infinite amount of new experiences that can be had and made in this woman that God gave me. So let me invest in that. Because, just a chick, if a chick is willing to sleep with you and she knows you're married, that chick ain't worth being with long term. Just saying, just letting you know. Put things in perspective. You're wasting your time. But a woman that is coming home to you every night, or you're coming home to every night, you share the same bed, there's an infinite amount of possibilities. And make requests. We thinking about shopping for wigs to spice up the bed. I'm just playing. I was looking at actually I still think I want to shop for wigs just for fun. But I was looking at my wife earlier today, and I was literally thinking I wouldn't change a thing about her. I love the way she is. And we've talked about her dyeing her hair at some point, but I honestly am scared to, because I love how she looks right now so much. So it's I don't know if I'm going to like it. I'm kind of even scared to even think about it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, makes me think of when I was a little nervous about you dyeing your hair, because I didn't know what it was going to look like. I didn't think it would look bad, but I love how it looks now, But now if you would have done some lime green, I don't know if I would like that, but
we already know what the next color is.
No.
All right, let's see what the Bible says about sex, because this is probably about 20 minutes already.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be 10.
10 minutes of me coughing.
Gonna have to cut a lot of that out. You're coughing right into the microphone too.
Oh, am I? 1 Corinthians chapter 7 is titled Sex in Marriage. Oh, the Bible is talking about sex right now. Not funny. Stay tuned. Now, for my response concerning the issues you've asked me to address, you wrote saying, it's proper for a man to live in celibacy. Perhaps. But because of the danger of immorality, each husband should have sexual intimacy with his wife, and each wife should have sexual intimacy with her husband. A husband has the responsibility of meeting the sexual needs of his wife and likewise a wife to her husband. You can read the rest.
Neither the husband nor the wife have exclusive rights to their own bodies, but those rights are to be surrendered to the other. So don't continue to refuse your spouse those rights, except perhaps by mutual agreement for a specified time so that you can both be devoted to prayer. And then you should resume your physical pleasure so that the adversary cannot take advantage of you because of the desires of your body.
That's good. So, starting down, go ahead.
I was just going to say, really, just overall summing up right there, like in God's word, tells us to be intimate with each other, you know,
It's command.
and to meet each other's needs,
Yeah.
which I think goes hand in hand with, well, not I think, it does go hand in hand with what we talked about communicating and just being open and requests and that sort of thing.
Yeah. To be honest, it's not an option. So, like, wives, do not hold back from giving intimacy to your husband. The Bible is saying a husband has the responsibility of meeting the sexual needs of his wife, and likewise a wife to her husband. So it goes on, it's on both. But I hear more of the wife not being in more than the man, typically. But it can be the other way around. But it says our bodies are not, we don't have exclusive, when you decide to be married, you're one. You don't have exclusive rights to your body anymore. She shares exclusive rights with you. So understanding that, we need to make sure that our body is used to satisfy her body. That's why that's another reason why I think it's important to be in, to take care of your health and be in shape. I got a meal plan for that, by the way. But because I've been out of shape and I've been in shape. And I've noticed I get a lot more affection. Well, I get a lot more attention from my wife when I'm in shape and when I take care of myself. And she might think she likes me the same.
Before the sun goes down, let's make it right, babe.